G'day, welcome to the channel. This is part 4 of the 2-door Torana conversion. I hope you've been watching along. If you haven't, check out the other episodes. You can go even deeper and check out the episodes of when I actually started on this car 12 months ago and drove it all the way across from Perth to Sydney. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Old school only is go. So a mate of mine reached out to me and said, Paulie, the best thing to do for spot welds, especially if you're not going to use the panel that you're taking off, that you're drilling out, is one of these things. So I've just been up to Bunnings, bought one and a heap of belts, and we'll give it a go, see if it's as good as he says it is. Apparently it's the go. So let's get this thing out of here and I'll show you what we're doing next. So before I go welding that up completely, it's still not welded up in there, a little bit at the bottom, that's not finished up there. I just want to pump it out a little bit because it's in by probably that much. So we'll pump that out, get it to the right position, and I can tell that by looking up the side. It sort of does go in a little bit, so we'll pump that out and then we'll lock it in place with some welds and we'll go from there. You might have seen this jerry rig before. Works a treat.
I got my shed in the backyard. Old car parts and motors laying all around. I can't find my tools when I need them. Rummaging through boxes of nuts and bolts, and I can't find a matching set. I got a sore back and knees and hands and feet. I got grease and scars all over me. Knees. I got a challenge I'm up for, I never say die. I got junk turning into cool old school cars and bikes. I ain't good at math or English, but I'm pretty handy with a tool. And my welding ain't bad, and my hands are always black. But if it ain't in the shed, then it probably ain't that cool. I got a sore back and knees and hands and feet. I got grease and scars all over me. I got a challenge I'm up for, I never say die. I got junk turning into cool old school cars and bikes.
All right, I've got this piece in. It's all welded down there. So I'm going to release this thing. There's not a lot of pressure on it, but we'll see if it stays out, which should do. And we'll check our alignment. Alignment's excellent. Here's a little Harley update for you. For those that have been following along, I've decided to go fat fender on the front and I'm putting the long fender on the back. But I'm using the soft tail heritage style fender on Springer, which isn't a thing, but I think it looks good and we'll make it work. So yeah, a little update. We'll get back into it soon. So I think I've made a decision on the finish. Yes, it's going to be shiny. It's going to be fully painted. But before I do that, I will need some help to get it straight because there's lots of little crappy bits on this thing that's over the whole car that need a proper panel beater to give me a hand. The roof, for instance, isn't good. The front guards, which can't be removed. The rear quarters, as good as they are, they need a lot of work. The doors, every panel needs work. So if I can find that person to come and help me do that, we'll paint it. But in the meantime, we'll keep doing it as a patina car, and it can be painted anytime. It doesn't need to be painted right now. A bit of a closed door respray, if you know what I mean. So let's head towards that, and let's see what happens. In my opinion, there's nothing worse than a shiny car that's not straight. It just doesn't work. So let's make it excellent before we start putting some gloss on it, hey? If there's any panel shops or body guys that want to get involved in this, hit me up. So as far as this side goes, I'm not doing any more on it just yet. I've actually ordered myself a portable spot welder so I can make it a little bit neater. And I'm going to spot weld all of that piece in. So we'll just leave that for now. We're solid, we're in, we're looking good. I'm going to start pulling apart the other side and start on making this thing into a 2-door from a 3-door. Let's just have one last walk around of this incredible 3-door Torana before it's gone forever. James Taylor, you know who you are. That's your door, brother. Now the fun bit, trying to get these pins out. Brendan had a crack at them the other day, they wouldn't budge. Let's just see what we can do, eh?
One eternity later.
Well, that was an absolute punish. You don't want to know the things that were said and what I did to get that pin out. I'll give you a little hint. It killed my life. Anyway, the bottom one, it was just broken. So we'll have to get that other pin out. A bit of heat probably. And anyway, let's just keep going. I remember on the other side we had the same problem, so we had to slice that open. I might have to do that on this one. That is in there like you would not believe. It just looks like one piece of metal. Yeah, nah, I'm not going to waste my time. You're gonna fight me all the way, aren't you? sorta. Come on, mate. It started. What's going on there? Oh, there's a piece there. It broke in the middle too. It must have snapped when it started to seize up. Come on. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Come on. Sometimes. Oh my goodness. You can't be for real, mate. That is insane. Let's try and... Crazy. Let's go. There you are. Here it comes. Wow. Ooh, hot, hot. Yeah. We'll just run a weld through there and it'll be like brand new.
I got a sore back and knees and hands and feet. I got grease and scars all over me. I got a challenge I'm up for, never say die. I got junk turning into cool old school cars and bikes. I ain't good at math or English, but I'm pretty handy with a tool. And my welding ain't bad, and my hands are always black. But if it ain't in the shed, then it probably ain't that cool.
Yeet!
I got a sore back and knees and hands and feet. I got grease and scars all over me. I got a challenge I'm up for, never say die. I got junk turning into cool old school cars and bikes.
Somebody, oh, you're right. Somebody said in the comments that they've done a few of these and they said that the rear seat doesn't fit the base once you change it. So let's see if that's the fact, Jack. I honestly can't see why not, but I'm always open to people's advice if it's good. Well, it fits perfectly. So I'm not sure what that was about. Fits fine. The coupe seats are square, right? And this piece here is a lot higher. This goes on an angle like that and then goes back down. Where on the coupe it comes straight across and it sits about that much higher, so the seats are thinner. If anything, a coupe seat won't fit in this configuration, but the sedan seat, which I'm going to use, does. And you'd be like, why wouldn't you put a coupe seat in it? A few reasons. No one's ever getting in the back of this. I'm not even putting tilt seats in it. It's just going to have the sedan front seats. I don't intend on taking any passengers. And who cares, really? fine.
I don't like how you're cutting this car up. 173's a crap. I hope you're putting a 106 in this.
Tell me again how you think I should do my own car.
You should.
G'day, it's the next day. Time to start cutting this guy up. Haven't been feeling well today, but I'm going to give it a crack and see how I go. Got two brand new nice sharp drill bits. Should be getting me through the whole job. And the best part about doing this now is I know exactly what to cut, what to drill, and what not to cut, etc. So this should be a little bit smoother than the other side.
Big ideas, 10 cold beers, shiny gears underneath the greasy top, and the workshop's just down the street, full of people you want to meet, doing that mechanical feat in the dark. Tappets clacking, redback stacking. I know what you're thinking. Underneath the blinking stars, fixing up old cars. I know what you're thinking. Underneath the blinking stars, fixing up old cars. Rubber hoses, Mick Jagger poses, grandiose ideas underneath the greasy top.
Yeet. 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 Yeet.
And most of the way out, all I have to do now is these spot welds down in here and then chisel it apart. And we're ready to start what we did on the other side. How good. But alas, the time has come for me to say goodbye for the day because I'm stuffed. Catch us tomorrow. No Torana today, having a break from it, but I do have a formal in a few hours. So I've dragged this out, filled it up with fuel, gone over it, give it a clean. I put my little Speedy Gonzalez on my rear vision mirror. I've got one of the club plaques on my back window. Looking good. Get some looks. I took it to the shopping centre a minute ago and yeah, got looks before, but it kind of stands out a bit now. Still want to clear it. Still want to pinstripe it and do some other bits and pieces to it. But yeah, formal time. G'day. It's another day, the next day after the formal. It is the 13th day of the month, 13th of November. And it's the 11th day that I've been working on the 2-door conversion. Not full days, generally we'll average it as a half day. Today I want to continue drilling out this rear quarter, take the inner structure out, and it'd be nice to have that mounted in today, but I still have a bit of work inside. So anyway, maybe even have it dummied up. I've still got to drill out in the car, but let's do this panel. We'll get that separated, we'll drag the car out, and we'll see what we've got to do from there.
Wrenches clanging, metal screams underneath the busted beers. Grease on my hands, grease in my hair. Junkyard symphony fills the air.
Oh, I'm glad that's over. Well, not quite over yet, but did it differently this time. I kept all that intact. But yeah, it's off. Thank goodness. That last time lapse, I think it's 23 seconds, was 2 hours. Looks like my spot weld has arrived. Let's take a look. Let me unwrap this and I'll show you. There it is. We'll put it to use later. Righto, next big job. Start cutting away everything that we're not going to use. including that. So let's get the grinder out and hook in.
Rust and grease dreams, they never die, turning scrap heaps into things that fly. Rust and grease dreams, it's all I need. Heart of a motor, blood of speed. Fender's dented chrome is gone. Still she's singing that broken song. Welding sparks like fireflies, burning hope in the night sky. She ain't pretty, she ain't clean, but she's alive in this machine. Rust and grease dreams, they never die, turning scrap heaps into things that fly. Rust and grease dreams, it's all I need. Heart of a motor, blood of speed. Hands bleed, engines cry. One more turn, we're gonna try. Dreams built from broken parts, where the junkyard meets the heart. Metal to metal, sparks fly tonight. Hands are burning, skin's torn tight. Why we'll fight, it don't feel right. Grind it down, smooth it clean. Chasing a dream, a machine unseen. Rust and glory, blood and sweat. A tale the scars won't let me forget. Blisters screaming, cuts run deep, but it's worth it. Yeah, it's worth the leap. Frame in pieces, bolts won't fit. Torches blazing, welds are lit. Grease-stained fingers won't ever quit. Turn the wrench, hear it groan. Building a beast, it's on my own. Rust and glory, blood and sweat. A tale the scars won't let me forget. Blisters screaming, cuts run deep, but it's worth it. Yeah, it's worth the leap. Rust and glory, blood and sweat. A tale the scars won't
Yeet.
let me forget. Blisters screaming, cuts run deep, but it's worth it. Yeah, it's worth the leap.
There you go, somewhat in there. Got to come back a bit and grind and all that kind of stuff. But cool. So this door's had the hinges cut off from the car, not the door, which is good. But they're on tight. This one's starting to come out. I've got the other one out. And I'll get back to you when that's done and we can hang the door. What the heck is that? It just fell out of the door. Beautiful. Yes. Oh. I might just have a look in here. It's all original. I wonder how it got in there. Oh no, it's not. Has been opened. What's this? Some sexual stamina thing. What else? There's another one. Look at that. I think. That's it. 3 bags. I've got no idea what it is. It's sand colour. No idea. Same thing, they're just bolts. so they're not going to hang properly, but we can start working out what we're doing. Whew. Well, my monumentous, that's a word, isn't it? Monumentous day. I just rang the police about those bags. I am anti-drugs 100%, so I don't want nothing to do with them. But I rang the cops and they're like, oh, what do you want to do with them? Just destroy them? And I'm like, nah, I'm a little bit smarter than that. So I told them I'll run them up the cop shop tomorrow and they can do all the paperwork. There you go. I don't know how old it is. It could be years and years old. It's just a strange colour. If anybody knows what it is, put it in the comments, because I'm sure the police won't tell me what it is. I'll just destroy it. Well, it's that time. Yeah. It's looking good. So anyway, that's it from me. Stay tuned. Be good to your mates. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Awesome foursome. You guys are legends. It's not weak to speak. Boy, I've got some things to say at the end of a video, don't I? What else can I say? I don't know. You guys are just awesome. I love yous all. And catch us on the next episode where we'll probably mount that inside thingy and the recorder, I'm guessing. So we're getting close to getting this thing a full factory two-door. Anyway, catch us later. See yous. I've just, is that going to focus? Penis enlargement. Righto, mate. Yeah.